Hello everyone, this is India Decides and I'm Maria Shakil. Gaurav Vallabh today joined the list of Congress leaders who have switched to the BJP over the past few years. A familiar face on TV debates, Professor Vallabh was known for his sharp jabs at the BJP. Today he resigned from the Congress and hours later he was seen at the BJP headquarters where he was welcomed by the BJP. He will be joining us shortly to explain the reasons for his exit. That's his exit letter which he sent to the Congress president. But Professor Vallabh wasn't alone. Former Bihar Congress President Anil Sharma today joined the BJP as well in the presence of National General Secretary of the party, Vinod Taure. He slammed the main opposition party now for its alleged anti-Sanatan bias. Yesterday, it was Olympian Vijender Singh who joined the Congress in 2019. He quit and he joined the BJP. Sources said that the Congress, in fact, was planning to field the 38-year-old boxer against BJP MP Hema Malini from Mathura. Such is the situation now that he will be, in fact, campaigning for Hema Malini now. From Ashok Chavan to Milind Deora in recent times, all have quit the Congress, accusing it of being against wealth creators, and have said that there is that Congress's silence on the abuse of Sanatan Dharma was a sign of tacit support. The number of crossovers from other parties, including the Congress, to the BJP is quite large. It's happening at multiple levels in the run-up to elections, district, block and panchayat levels. We'll try and decode as to what it really means. Why are the leaders of the Congress deserting it? But first up, let me bring in Professor Gaurav Vallabh. Professor Gaurav Vallabh, appreciate your time. Thank you so much for speaking to NDTV. You have written a very strongly worded letter, and I have it right in front of me. What made you not only quit the Congress, but hours later also switch to the BJP?
Maria, I had one reservation on the word which you had used. Is strongly worded. It's not strongly worded. Every word is from my core of my heart. There is nothing that I want to make it strongly worded or weak worded. Whatever was there in my heart, I had written in that letter, and I had 3 reasons for quitting the Congress party. Number 1, and I had raised these 3 reasons in front of every leader of the Congress party before quitting. Number 1, when leaders of Congress party and alliance partners are making or abusing Sanatan, at that time the silence of Congress party is just the acceptance of that abuse. I don't want to be part of that mahapap or sin. Number 2, the day Congress party had refused the Pran Pratishtha of Bhagwan Shri Ram, Maria, you know me for many years, you had not seen me in any TV channel or in any press conference, because I told this is uncompromisable, unpardonable. This is not negotiable. I can't tolerate this. And last but not least, Maria, Congress party right now, in the race of criticism or in the race of criticizing Prime Minister Modi ji, they are right now criticizing their own policy. The liberalization, privatization, globalization policies which was given to us under the Prime Minister Narasimha Rao Sahab, and at that time Finance Minister was Dr. Manmohan Singh ji, Congress party is standing against those LPG policies. I can't sit morning to evening in front of TV shows and abuse the wealth creators. Creating wealth in our country can't be a sin. For me, wealth creation is the contribution in the nation's development. I can't tolerate these 3 things. And I had shared my concerns with every leader of the Congress party. But they were not taking anything or any actions or any thought process also on the concerns raised. So I thought it is a good time to leave the ideology which is not supporting my core ideology of the nation's development, my core ideology of the dharma. If that is not there, then this is not acceptable, and I had left the Congress party. Second part of your question, Maria, that why you had joined BJP, that is the second question. And a simple one-liner answer, that I want to contribute the Gilhari contribution to the Prime Minister's proposition or idea of making India, Bharat, a Viksit Bharat by 2047. I want to contribute in that. I want to give something because, I am a trained economist. I had a decent knowledge of the subject. I want to contribute in PM's, Modi ji's dream of making India a developed nation by 2047. That is the two answers to your two questions which you have
Professor
raised.
Vallabh, you sound visibly agitated. Were you under some kind of duress to name some wealth creators? Who within your party was asking you to name these wealth creators? And since you have said that you did raise concerns, who did you raise concerns with?
Maria, I don't want to name anyone because that is not in a good spirit, because I had worked with those people. So telling something about that people or making some abuse about those people will be not good for me. My parents had not taught me that thing, but I can assure you one thing, that the 3 points which I had raised, Sanatan Dharma, Ram Mandir, Pran Pratishtha, and abusing wealth creators, all these 3 issues I had highlighted in front of every senior leader of Congress party, at every platform of the Congress party, but they had refused to accept my argument. When my idea of India or Bharat and their idea of India or Bharat is not matching, so I thought that I should leave that party.
And who were these wealth creators that you were being asked to criticize? Professor Vallabh, as you said, you are a trained economist. You understand the role that is played by these wealth creators in the India story.
See, I can give you one example, Maria. Like Air India was sold to one business group to our country. Disinvestment. Congress party criticized that also. You are criticizing disinvestment policy, opening up the economy, which was given to us by Narasimha Rao ji, Manmohan Singh ji. You are criticizing your own policies. ये एक कहावत है मारिया कि आप किसी को गाली देते देते इतने अंधे हो जाते हो कि आप कुछ समय बाद खुद को गाली देने लगते हो. मैं खुद को गाली नहीं दे सकता भाई. I can't do that. I can't abuse my dharma. I can't abuse my country. I can't abuse my wealth creators. I can't do that. I'm sorry. And you might have observed, Maria, you know me for last so many years, that in last 3 months, after the refusal to attend Pran Pratishtha program by Congress party, had you seen me in any TV show? Had you seen me doing any press conference? Because I was annoyed. I was frustrated. I was not happy. I can't tolerate that. And I tried to raise these points at every platform.
My last question to you, what's your plan now as a member of the BJP? Will you be entering the upcoming Lok Sabha contest?
One single line plan, Maria, and which I can guarantee that I will be contributing like a Gilhari in the Prime Minister's dream of making India a developed nation by 2047. That is my guarantee to you. Other things, what will be decided by the BJP leadership. I can't comment on those things.
All right, Professor Gaurav Vallabh, thank you so much for joining us on India Decides. Let me bring in my guests. Dr. Shama Mohammed, representing the Congress, R.P. Singh, BJP spokesperson. We have Neerja Chaudhary, senior journalist. I'm going to begin with you, Neerja Chaudhary. It's almost a leader a day who's leaving the Congress. And all of them have almost similar views to share, that the Congress party seemed to have gone wrong in its criticism, particularly of wealth creators of the country, that as he said, today we have turned against policies of economic liberalization, privatization and globalization. The world credits the Congress for implementing these in the country. So, the leaders who were seen as bright spots, Professor Gaurav Vallabh, XLRI professor, one of the most articulate spokespersons is now in the BJP fold.
Yeah, and he's one in a string of people who've left the party, I agree. But overall, whatever they was not defending it, about the consecration of the Ram Mandir, their reservations about it, and also, not these wealth creators and not defending their policies of economic liberalization under Dr. Manmohan Singh and Narasimha Rao. These murmurs one has heard from several people within the Congress party, and they also feel unhappy about it. But there doesn't seem to be any attempt to sit together, brainstorm as a party to come to a view. It seems to me Rahul Gandhi takes a view or tweets, and that becomes the policy of the party. And I think this thing that he is surrounded, he's being led by the leftists, the left group. That also is an unhappiness expressed by many people. But overall, if the party was showing that it is going to go places, you can be out of power, you can be in power, but you've got your act together, you're going places, you're fighting. Of course, it is doing much better than it was earlier. There's no doubt about that. And people shifting parties, Maria, is not only happening from the Congress. You look at the BJD. BJD's 1/3 of its Lok Sabha candidates have come from the Congress and the BJP. That is a ruling party in Odisha. So some shift always takes place at election time, but Congress is suffering from it much more. And I think as far as the reservation of its senior leaders or not so senior leaders, it needs to really address it, because what you hear outside is only the tip of the iceberg.
Okay. So, Dr. Shama Mohammed, as a party functionary and also as a spokesperson of the party, how much of a disappointment is it to see Professor Gaurav Vallabh leave? In recent times, you have had a number of Congress leaders leave and join the BJP, and all of them have to be, have more or less same thing to say, that the Congress seems to be losing its track, that its criticism of wealth creators is something that the Congress never believed in. And then it's also the anti-Sanatan principles.
And first and foremost, Maria, I appreciate if you would give me my time to rebut. I appreciate you giving me my time. Last time we had a debate, you just cut me off. You didn't let me rebut to the BJP spokesperson. If that is going to continue, please let me know.
Please go ahead, make your point.
I will not make my point because you just cut me off. You cannot be arrogant. You have to appreciate the BJP Congress spokesperson who comes on your channel. I don't need to come, but I'm coming because I want to do it for my party, not for you. So please don't be arrogant. Please give me my time. Otherwise, I will leave, and it doesn't work that way. Let me put my words straight up to you. Number two, I'm very happy Gaurav Vallabh left, because he was with Mr. Javadekar when he came to the party. He was made a spokesperson, which I think was not right. It took me some time to become a spokesperson in this party. I didn't get it easy, but he was made immediately, and the party should understand that such people who you push fast will leave the party. And that's the same for J.V. Shergill, Priyanka Chaturvedi. All of them were pushed, given enough and more press conferences, and they left the party. Party should understand who are the committed people when the party is deep down and not winning, and those people who stay with them are the committed Congress people. They will be the ones who will be there. So those like Gaurav Vallabh can go, because it is where he is coming from. He was with Mr. Javadekar. I had told from the beginning to my party people that this man is an RSS man, and he's gone back, and I'm right on that. And Professor Gaurav Vallabh has not given us much. He stood 2 times for elections. He's lost. I don't know what he's given for the party. So I'm very happy that he's left. And him saying that we have spoken against Sanatan Dharma, I just want to ask one statement of a congressman who said against Sanatan Dharma. That's a big lie, first and foremost. And we are not against, I think Rahul Gandhi has said very clearly, he's not against any capitalist, any of these industrialists. He said monopoly. Having one industrialist monopolize everything is the issue. That is what he has clearly said. He is never against any industrialist or capitalist, because even I personally, I believe corporates give us jobs. And I'm firmly with the corporates that they are the ones who give us jobs. They also help run India as a country. And no congressman or congresswoman are against the corporates or the industrialists.
All right. RP Singh, it appears that all the doors are open for all the leaders across parties, but certainly it's a psychological battle that you are waging against the Congress party, trying to really hit them in this way. Vijender Singh, boxer Vijender Singh was there with them. He has switched and he joined. Now you have Professor Vallabh, then also the Bihar Congress president. It seems every day the eminent personality who's joining the BJP is invariably from the Congress party, and they're coming from across the country?
Well, why blame us? I mean, the question has to be put to the Congress leader, and she has answered it that these people are not worthy of being in Congress, whether it was RPN Singh, whether it's Milan Deora, people who would have been joined party before even ma'am would have joined the party. For that regard.
Yes, go ahead, RP Singh.
You want to say something, please?
Please go ahead, Mr. Singh.
So
go ahead.
whether it is Ashok Chavan or whether it was whether it is Ashok Chavan or whether it was Hemant Biswa Sharma, I mean, whether it is Jiten Prasad, number, and not only BJP. Why BJP? I mean, Sushmita Dev, she left and joined TMC. Priyanka Chaturvedi joined. Oh, she said Priyanka Chaturvedi was a backstabber. I mean, as per her, Priyanka Chaturvedi joined Shiv Sena. PC Chaku, I mean, would be ma'am's father's age. I mean, he joined NCP. Joined NCP. So we know the leaders within the party, they are dissatisfied with the party, they are dissatisfied with the ideology of the party and the way the Congress is functioning today. They are categorical in that party is confined to just a dining table party, confined to 3 or 4 people, to the family and dynasty, and then they don't see any scope or room for themselves.
Isn't that this a matter of concern?
Give me a second. Give me another second, Maria. Another second. I request you. I am not settling you like her. I am just requesting you. Sachin Pilot was here in Delhi, at the doorstep of Delhi, and all of them said he is being sponsored by the BJP. Remember those times? They all said that he is sponsored by BJP. He's a BJP stooge and he is playing on the behalf of BJP. And when he stood back, he came back and he never quitted party. He was trying to put his point of view to Priyanka Vadra and Rahul Gandhi here, which they didn't pay heed to. And when he went back, he was accepted as a leader. So,
okay.
That's how the Congress is.
Okay.
And they don't believe in their people. They don't have faith in their own leaders.
So, but Shama, the concern, isn't it true that you are seeing this across the country, and even leaders who have been associated with the Congress for very, very long. Captain Amrinder Singh quitting the Congress, joining the BJP. You have Ghulam Nabi Azad, former Chief Minister from Jammu and Kashmir. There's a long list. Even dyed-in-the-wool Congress leaders are quitting and joining the BJP. So for, say, Professor Vallabh, you may have your reservation, but what about these leaders? And also those who were seen to be close to Rahul Gandhi. So there must be something going wrong. And as Nirja said, that this could very well be the tip of the iceberg. Rather than addressing it, how fair is it to just blame the leaders that you're not good enough and that's why you're leaving, so it's good that you've left?
No, I didn't say that all leaders are not good enough. I've given examples which I felt and not the rest, which Mr. R.P. Singh was saying. Others have other reasons. But yes, it's unfortunate some of the leaders like Milind, who have left us. I think he is quite talented, and I know Milind very well. So that is an unfortunate case, but not a Gaurav Vallabh, And so what I believe is, yes, there are certain issues we need to look into. It's for sure. But it's not that. You have to understand one thing, Maria, is that when the party is deep down, you must stick to the party and support it, not just run where there is power. So the other issue, what I also see, I personally experienced, is when they think that you don't get a ticket, they immediately approach you and they want you to go join them. They continuously call. There are many calls done. It's up to you what you want to do. So it's not that one is willing from this side. It is also the approach coming from that side. And today I want to ask R.P. Singh, what is the Bharatiya Janata Party's ideology? You're a cadre-based party. Your only ideology is Congress Mukt Bharat and nothing else. You want to finish off the Congress, so you're taking in everybody from here and there. Look what is happening in Gujarat. There's a huge implosion happening in Gujarat. There are issues in Bihar. There are issues in multiple states, including Maharashtra. What is happening in Maharashtra? You think everything is very well in the Bharatiya Janata Party as well as your Mahayukti Aghati. No, it is not. So the cadres of the Bharatiya Janata Party, now for example in Himachal, they are very upset because 6 of them from our party joined there. They're going to fight for the Bharatiya Janata Party. So what happens to the candidates of the Bharatiya Janata Party in a cadre-based system who has been working very hard from the lower rung, coming up? They don't get an opportunity to fight elections because they're putting up the congressmen. So that is a basic issue. And I have been telling the Bharatiya Janata Party will go down because there will be implosion of the party.
But are you not concerned that your party doesn't realize the ambitions of its leaders?
I definitely see that there has to be more done. I'm not denying that. There has to be more tickets given to youngsters. There have to be more tickets given to women. And I'm on that. I have also expressed it myself. But that doesn't mean that one should leave. There are many people I know, for example, in their own party, there is Nalin Kohli, who's not yet got a Rajya Sabha. He's been a spokesperson. There is RP Singh, who has not got a Rajya Sabha. There are many others in their party who have not. It's not that they have also got everything.
Since you have named Mr. RP Singh, let me ask that question to him. RP Singh, are you upset that you have not got Rajya Sabha?
He's been working very hard.
I've been working in the party from last 47 years.
Yes, go ahead.
So I've been working in the party since 1977 and never came to party for ticket or for some sort of post in the party. When I joined party, I was a school-going child who used to work with 4-color pen, going house to house, door to door, checking the various polling booths and polling list also. So, and then we never thought that our party will be in the ruling party at that time. We worked, slogged hard, every one of us slogged hard, but not for Rajya Sabha or Lok Sabha, for ideology. And we still are confined to our ideology, and we still adhere our ideology. And that ideology is nation first, India first, and then ensuring that India reaches the top position in the world. That's the ideology.
Isn't there a
ideology
sense
is
also
getting the Indian culture root back to the fore.
But given the kind of joining that is happening from
and then give me a second, Maria, give me a second. Maria,
that
another
perhaps
second,
you
please.
should have been given another place than because Congress leaders are coming or leaders from BJD are joining and they are being fielded. They have been given the party ticket.
So there are people who are required to work within the party also. There are people who are required to represent the party also. So it is winnability which is one issue, and also ensuring that you need good people for the party also. I mean, I feel I'm lucky enough to be strengthening the party, and I have contested also elections also in city also. I was the MLA in city also, and Nirja knows what sort of commitment we come back from.
Okay.
We are from.
All right.
You also know part of my career and how I have been committed to the ideology.
Yes, absolutely. Nirja Chaudhary, let me give you the last word on India Decides. There is the larger issue which has to be addressed by the Congress leadership. It is not one-off. These are spokespersons of the party who are quitting and joining the BJP. There is also likes of Rohan Gupta, who has quit but has not made his next move. So there is something going wrong somewhere within the Congress, and is there anybody even listening or making an effort to control the situation or to improve the situation or address their concerns?
Shama has, very unambiguously answered certain questions on Sanatan Dharma today, on wealth creators, on economic liberalization. That kind of clarity has not come. There has been ambiguity about these issues in recent times. But that apart, good riddance is hardly even if these people deserve it, is hardly a line a mainland party which wants to grow and get more people on its side can take. I know other leaders have been saying this, if they want to leave, but really it's something to not be happy about. And I think it's for the Congress to look inwards and see what is really going wrong. I mean, it may be ambitions, of course, that the other side is offering a ticket. And I must also say, RPI, I'm one of those who would have liked to have seen you in Parliament, whether it's the Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha. Having seen you work over the decades, you deserve it. And you'd be a very good MP to have. But there is murmuring. There are murmurings also inside the BJP. There's a lot of unhappiness. Not everybody is like RP, very gracious. They feel we've slogged for years and
absolutely.
years. And here is a Milind Deora and an Ashok Chavan who come. In a few days, they are given a ticket of the upper house. And there is a patent unfairness to it. And
Yes,
this
so that
feeling is
rumbling-
not being expressed, but it's there in
Yes.
the BJP also.
Yes, that rumbling that you're talking about is visible. I agree with you. And Neerja and Shama both agree that perhaps RP Singh should have been and should land perhaps very soon in the Rajya Sabha. Thank you so much for joining us, RP Singh, Dr. Shama Mohammed and Neerja Chaudhary.
Parliament is not the parameter for success in politics.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. We wish you all the best. We are slipping into a short break. News and updates on the other side. That's all from me. Thanks so much for watching.